Guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing today, just the makeup, not the hair. I'm wearing my Luxury for Princess hair extensions, and all the products that I'm going to be mentioning in this video are going to be listed down below, as well as coupon codes and websites where you can purchase all the stuff that I'm going to be mentioning. This outfit is actually my Christmas outfit that I'm going to be wearing. I purchased it at Forever 21. I thought it was the perfect pregnant girl dress to wear, since you guys do know that I'm pregnant, and I kind of wanted to be conservative and wear something that like pregnant girls wear. I don't know, there's like not really like cute maternity clothes out there, and I looked and they're like all for like senoras, like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and add a dark lip to this look. You don't have to wear a nude lip, but since I'm wearing kind of like nude colors, I decided to like keep it nude. And before I get started with the video, I just wanted to go ahead and wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I know there won't be an upload that I'm going to be, there won't be a video that I'm going to be uploading before Christmas. This is technically going to be the video before Christmas, because Christmas is on Thursday, I believe. Today's Saturday, but I decided to film it today or whatever or whatnot. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to know how to achieve this look, then please keep on watching. To start off, I'm just going to go ahead and use my favorite moisturizer. This is the Pond's for dry skin. If you have oily skin, you can get away with using this, but just use a little bit at a time. On the eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and use concealer to carve out the shape of the eyebrows before we begin to fill. A lot of people like to do this afterward. It just depends on personal preference. I like to flick the concealer downward to make it a little bit easier to blend out, and I go ahead and use a brush to do so. All the products will be listed down below. For this look, I decided to go with a more dramatic eyebrow, since it's like a full glam look, so you can get away with using a gel. This one is called Eco Brow, and it has been one of my favorites. I actually prefer this one over the Anastasia Dip Brow, just because it blends a little bit better. The consistency is workable versus the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one still works amazing, except it dries out, so you don't really have as much time to work with it. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Make sure you get it everywhere, as well as your lower lash line, to make sure your eyeshadows stay on all day and come out pigmented. I'm going to be using my newest obsession, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, Eye Contour Palette, I think that's what it's called. And I'm taking the peach shade into the transition and blending it out with the 224 by MAC. You can use any fluffy brush. Make sure to take your time on this and do circular motions to get the best faded result. Taking a clean brush, I'm taking the lightest color in the shade, and we're applying this right underneath our eyebrow to set the concealer as well as highlight at the same time. Going back in with the same 224, I picked up the darker toastier color. Well, it's kind of like a red brick, and we're applying this in the same areas that we applied the transition color, except a little bit below it, because you don't want to fully cover the transition. With a MAC 217, I'm taking the same color, but this time we're going to go ahead and stab it into the eye. I always use like the stabbing method, just because that's the only way I'm able to concentrate the color as much as I would like it to. And as you can see, it starts to make it appear as if I have a crease, because I don't really have one. So just make sure you keep working it in there. And it's the same color. It kind of looks like it's darker, but when you use a different product and a different application method, the color appears to be much, much darker. So next I'm taking my Anastasia palette, I forgot what this one's called, and a 239, and this one is my favorite shimmery shadow. And it's funny because it's like a cool toned color, and I hate cool toned shimmery colors, but this one is my favorite. I use it all the time. I'll be so sad once it's finished. So next I'm going to go ahead and tightline my eyes. This is a NYX eyeliner, and it is in a brown. I usually like to stick to brown. Black is a little bit harsh. I've kind of been staying away from the black, but you can use black if you want it to be a little bit more dramatic. And the eyeliner that I'm using is the Frankie Rose. It's sped up a little bit because I'll do like a separate wing liner tutorial. I kind of wanted to do a series for, not a series, an episode of makeup for menses on eyeliner. So I'm taking that same eyeliner and we're going to go ahead and smudge it on our lower lash line. Don't apply any eyeshadow first, just stick with the eyeliner, and then we're going to go ahead and apply the eyeshadow afterward, just to avoid any messes, because eyeliner can set and then it gets super duper duper harsh to blend out. So with the eyeshadow, I go ahead and pack it on and then I blend out. Don't start to blend out right away because then it just becomes a hot mess and you will get like raccoon eyes, and that's what you want to avoid. To highlight the inner corners of the eyes, I'm just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and it is the one I've been using every single time I've been doing my makeup. And lashes I'm using are from New. They are pronounced New Bonsum. I just call them New, and they're super duper dramatic, which is what I love about them because they're very glam. They make your look go from 0 to 100 like really quick. I moisturize my lips before I apply my foundation with a normal chapstick, and priming my face to cover up my pores before we apply the foundation. And the foundation I'm using is by Kat Von D. This is actually a sample that I got from Sephora. I apply this with a beauty blender, and it is a super full coverage foundation. It's amazing. I have to go back to buy the full size product, but when I went in it was sold out, so I couldn't get my hands on it. To highlight the face, I'm using this concealer by MAC. It is a Select Cover Up in NC20. Again, I'm applying this in the same areas where we normally highlight, and I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. To set everything, I'm using my Nye Setting Powder, and this is a body blender, which is also made by a beauty blender. It's just, you can go ahead and use the same beauty blender that you used, but I prefer to use a dry one. And I like to just kind of dust everything off. I don't really bake my foundation for too long because then it gets really like crunchy because I have dry skin. To bronze up the face, I'm using my chocolate bronzer by Too Faced. And this bronzer is seriously amazing. I literally stopped cream contouring when I found this because it does the job and it's super easy to blend out. I don't really contour the nose too much because then I look really weird. And with that same highlighter that we used for the inner corners of the eyes, I am using to highlight the face. And for blush, I'm using this like little bronzer by Milani. And again, all the products will be listed down below because there's too many products for me to like name while I do the voiceover. It's already hard for me as it is to do these voiceovers, so please bear with me. And for mascara, I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara. And on the lips, I'm using this nude liquid lipstick by LA Girl Cosmetics. And sometimes I don't really like for it to be matte. In this case, I didn't want it to be matte today because my face was already super matte. So I'm using this lip gloss by Sephora to add some moisture. And that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and stay tuned for the next episode of Makeup for Menses.